Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button and turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload. And please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video a palm-colored woman made saying that her parents were raped deceased, and her husband's parents also were raped deceased. And she was like, she did not catch up on time. That at some point, I think when she was in high school, she found out that there is fountain for black people, there is also fountain for white people, but I think she was in college, that she did not catch up, but her parents and her husband's parents were raised that way. And I am asking, raised which way? Raised to be raped deceased, right? And they never saw how evil it was. How can you not see how evil it was when you are being unkind to people? You already know, your heart tells you that you are not doing great, you are doing it bad. Your conscience will tell you. You don't even need somebody to tell you that this is bad. Even if you were raised that way, you know what is good, you know what is bad. But what do I know? Let's get into this video.
Parents were racist. I didn't catch on to it till I was in college, but they were raised that way. My husband's parents were racist, but they were raised that way, and they never saw how evil it was. I remember as grade school, went to a water fountain, and it was for the whites and for the blacks. Why didn't I know then that it was wrong? The water's the same for everybody. Why was it like that? I was so stupid not to realize that that's wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Alright, so my name's Exp0sed, and lately I've been making videos about racism and anti-discrimination. And I'm going to ask the really big question. Is everyone aware when you are doing something wrong? In other words, does your conscience give you that alert system that I am doing something bad and hurting someone's feelings? Or can we look at the situation from the other side of the coin and just be like, maybe people aren't aware and they're participating or doing something which they don't actually think's wrong, and they're not getting that alert system. For the sake of debating, let's break down this comment right here.
Parents were racist. I didn't catch on to it till I was in college, but they were raised that way. My husband's parents were racist, but they were raised that way, and they never saw how evil it was.
I'm not trying to beat down on a grandma, yeah? I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to rip into a grandma. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And sometimes how we look at things based on who is saying the information, you can either get more credibility or less credibility, okay? Just because she's coming to reflective sort of mindset and insight at an older age and saying it now is credit to her, but that doesn't mean that she gets off the stick. Okay, so in my opinion, if someone else was saying it, particularly if they're talking about something else like maybe violence against women, violence against children, would they get that same leeway with this comment? Would they get that same sort of credibility and understanding? I think not. I think the standard would be held of, hey, you know right from wrong, society tells you right from wrong, and you have a conscience. And even if society is saying the wrong thing, you have a conscience to know this makes someone feel bad, this makes someone feel good. You wouldn't want that to happen to your child, you wouldn't want that to happen to your brother or your loved ones. So just got to call it out, that's how it is. Let's keep it moving. I know people are getting triggered, I'm getting triggered too, let's go.
I remember as grade school, went to a water fountain, and it was for the whites and for the blacks. Why didn't I know then that it was wrong?
Man, stop the video right there. She did know. Obviously, I'm nodding her head and I can't prove it. But all you have to do if you want to learn is be willing. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about where you've been raised. It's like, do you have an open mindset and an open heart to want to put yourself in someone else's situation or want to gain information? And if you see black drinks here and white people drink there, and the majority of the people around you look a certain way and look like you and make sort of derogatory jokes and put down people who are less than and they have less than you, I don't think I would go into that situation and be like, hey, I don't really understand that that's a bad thing. I guess that's just how it is. I'll even say something which is a little bit more controversial. If you are unaware that that is a bad thing, I reckon that's even worse than being cautious of it. Because that means you're purposely denying and not trying to see light. You're seeing something and be like, no, I don't want to hear it, don't want to open up that. You're willingly trying not to see it. So I'd even make the case that that even could be even more racist in some areas. Do you think I like ripping into a grandma? I don't. But truth is truth. And like I said, I applaud her for coming forward and saying this, but I don't want to have a crutch there being like, oh, okay, yeah, she wasn't aware. When people have literally been taken away from homes, had disgusting violated acts done to them in front of them, and just people just be like, oh, I didn't know it was racist. It seems like a cop-out to me. But let's keep moving because you know I'm getting triggered and I don't want to throw this away.
The water's the same for everybody. Why was it like that? I was so stupid not to realize that that's wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. My parents were...
Stop there right there. Look, the water is the same for everyone. And I don't want to say one of these holistic messages which brings everyone together, even though I should. Is we're all the same, we'll all bleed the same. Hands down facts. So I love it that she's coming full circle and understanding, but we still got to call it out and there needs to be consequences. The water is the same for everyone. And why should I have to drink from somewhere else where you get to drink from another place? Look, I understand everyone needs to work hard, so I'm not trying to pull, as people say, the black card, but I think opportunity should be given to everyone, but working hard for what you want and what you need should be only given to the people who prove it, okay? So I have no problem with people proving themselves, whatever color or creed they are. But what I will say, when you're not given the opportunity and you are segregated and marginalized, and this can go for any nationality and any gender and any ethnicity, there's going to be a problem there. Look, I'm even going to go a step further. I get it that she's apologizing, but I don't really take that as a true apology. And I know you guys are going to be like, Cables, why are you being so harsh? A true apology to me would sound like this. I have participated in wrongdoing and racism, and I was aware of that. Or even if I wasn't aware, I was trying not to see it, which makes me still at fault. And I apologize for things that I have done and my people have done, or I have done to other people. And that can just be in other areas, not just racism. That can be in sexism, genderism, all these other things. That to me would be a true apology. Not, hey, I wasn't sure. Everyone around me did it and they didn't know and they participated in racism and so we didn't know. Sorry. Which apology would you prefer? Look guys, that's the video for today. Write your comments in the comment box down below. Like I said, my name's Exp0sed. I want to see your comments. Like, share, follow. I'm on YouTube now, so make sure you subscribe. Let's get it guys, let's go.
So this is all I got from this video, and I think how can she not know? How did she not catch up? I mean, she said her parents were raised in this season, that they were raised that way, and also her husband's parents were also raised in this season. And how can you be raised that way? How, I don't understand this, because like I'm about to lose my mind. How were you raised that way to treat people badly? Okay, you can imagine people back then that used to go probably partake in land and shame. I mean, where you watch people burn, or people that used to throw people, feed crocs to feed babies to crocs, right? How can you not know that it's inhumane, that it is a bad thing, that you did not catch up on time? I mean, there is something that you see, you already know this is evil, this is bad. You don't need to be told that it is bad. And she's saying that she did not catch up on time. There are some things I do not want to believe. Nobody was raised that way. Just that you were raised in a very horrible manner or horrible way. Because I don't see, if I go somewhere and see where there is, oh, this is for white people and this is for black people, I already know something is playing. Your conscience will tell you that this is not right. You don't even need somebody to tell you that this is not right. You don't need anybody to tell you that it is right to the season. You already know it, and you have to grab. I mean, it's so easy to understand. And saying you did not catch up, okay, if you did not catch up on time, that is fine. But I think taking responsibility for whatever that happened, you have to take responsibility for it. I just don't know how it is. I don't know. She was so stupid to realize that she was wrong, or it was wrong. Okay, she realized it was wrong. Yeah, she did realize. And what difference is she trying to make since she realized it was wrong? Man, this is just, I don't want to go into this. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.